Hey, I'm Max Keesecker, project manager here at Jax Outdoor Solutions. So this is day one of this project. If you can see behind me, all of this is getting demoed. All the pavers are coming up for today, maybe tomorrow. Will consist of just ripping all of this out. There's a PGA caliber sand-filled golf green that's gonna consist of about right here. The rest will be turf out to here, along with some pavers on that side where the fence is. That old fence we're actually ripping out. There's a new fence right behind it they're going to use. And we'll have a landscape wall going here with some 30-gallon portocarpasses lining up the back of this fence. And when quoting jobs, when we have to use machines like this, we always want to be cognizant of the access that we have, because that could affect how long it'll take if we can't get machines in there and we have to do it all by hand. It could affect the quote. So definitely something to be aware of. So for this project, so far, completed all of the demo, and now we've brought in all of our base material. Not only that, we've completed the retaining wall that's going around the landscape bed here. We've included lights that are in the lip of the wall caps there, put in these portocarpasses, and done a little bit of a paver patio on that far side. We've installed 2 little drainage catch basins, and that is actually going to be under the turf, but it'll shed the water, so we won't ever have to worry about any standing water and issues there. One of my favorite fixtures we're using on this project are these tiki lights. Not only do they just look cool during the day, they can also function as like an actual tiki torch with citronella and cast a really nice broad light on the bottom of it. And in this little bed here, we'll be adding a couple of path lights. They're just kind of short lights that'll light up this little area. And that's where we're at so far. Today I'll be installing the transformer, making the connections for the lights, and fine-tuning this base material to get ready for the turf. On this project, we got most of the turf laid, the green shaped out and cut in. We're just tidying up and gluing some of the seams for the second length of turf. We have a fringe that goes along the green, and then we have a longer turf after the fringe, so it's a 3-tiered length. And what we did a little bit differently this time is we had slightly different colors for each of the lengths of the turf to give it a little bit more pop. And with this, the sand-filled greens from Celebrity Greens, they come like this with long fibers, but by the time this is done, it's going to look more or less uniform because it gets filled with so much sand, and then the very tips of the fibers will get rolled down. After it's complete, it'll look like much more of a smooth surface. And with the design of this green, we actually did a change on the fly after speaking with the owner, extending it a little bit into this corner here, following the contour of the pavers, and actually added a hole right here. So when he chips from the area over there, he has a nice hole to try to chip into for a nice long one. What's left is sanding this green. These are sand-filled greens to give them a much more high performance and realistic feel to them. We'll also be putting sand all in the fringe and the rest of the turf. And after that, it's really dialing in this green, getting out the stent meter, rolling the balls, and making sure we got the speed and performance completely dialed in. Of course, we've done the landscaping, the lights are all hooked up, hooked to the transformer here, paver's done, and yeah. All right, so that should wrap up this project. If you're looking to transform your outdoor living space and beautify it, please give us a call. We're Jax Outdoor Solutions, and we'd love to hear from you.